Welcome.
Okay, cool.
Hi to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. I'm worried about the door. Introduce yourself. I like the color. Look at the hair color. Good.
I tried.
Good.
Yeah. My name is Ilana Shupak.
Am I high? I feel like I'm high. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. All
what
the
other
things you do.
credit
What
should
else
I-
you do? What credit you got?
I don't know.
What do you say when people say, "Hey, what do you do?" What is that?
I say I wear many hats.
Yeah, that's I didn't figure that out until later because I was like, I do so much shit, and then you can't just say that I do shit. And then you realize, hey, I write, I act, I
what's
walk
relevant
dogs.
here?
I don't know. What do you want? What is gonna make you give me what I want? And right? Have you ever introduce yourself and then I'll ask?
I'm Nico.
Move towards me.
Oh my god.
Get close. You like it. Go.
I like getting
your
close
hair's
to.
amazing.
Thank
Not
you.
that close. Too
Got a
close.
haircut
Too
finally, which is great.
I hate it.
It's got a little
I like
puff
it and I hate
in
it.
the back, but it's all right.
Yeah, you look like a Soho hairstylist.
I like it. You look like you're in the Breakfast Club or something.
Yeah, the
I
Breakfast
got
Club.
that. I looked in the mirror after the haircut, and I was like, I look like the guy that puts Whole Foods in the Bronx.
In the Bronx?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Coming.
What is your answer when people are like, "Hey, what do you do?"
What do you mean?
Like
For what?
a random guy in the street, random girl in the street. Like, what do you do?
Comedian?
You say comedian straight out, boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a joke for
How long did it take you to get there?
right away. I didn't give a shit.
Even before you did comedy, comedian.
Yeah. No, like
Really?
when I started doing comedy, I did it right away. And then people were like, "We'll say something funny," and I didn't say anything funny for like 2 years. And then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna say I'm a waiter, which is what makes me money." And then I learned like through meeting people what kind of jokes they would like to hear if they were to ask me say something funny if I were to tell them I was a comedian. So I kind of learned how to have like a default go-to for every single type of person.
But I hate that
It kinda
you ever see
trains you.
people's eyes dim when they don't like what you do?
That's why I always have like 4 ready answers. I'm like, I'm a speech therapist. I'm an accent coach. I'm a comedian. Don't make me say anything funny, but I'm a comedian.
You say that, you get the disclaimer. But
Yeah.
what's the one where people are like, "Oh, really?" You ever get that posture, and then
I own a business.
Yeah.
it's the one where you can do something for them. That's right.
Yeah, oh, that one I've never gotten that.
No.
So that means I've
seen other people get it. I've seen other people. Like,
I've
"Oh,
seen
you
so
do-
many people get
you know,
it, and
you-
I'm like,
you do
what
that thing,
me? I'm fucking up. I'm not getting the right
But
jobs.
I'll say like, we're gonna do this. In the middle, you're gonna press it twice. Boom. Press resume. Other side. No, you fucking cock. Nope. Go back. I'll do it. Boom.
Wait.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, go live.
Go live. Beautiful. Resume. Sorry.
I'm here.
This one, it's
Mhm.
good job. I'm gonna have
Oh, stop eating.
Yeah, what is it? It's you never get that one off the bat, but like, yeah, I do this thing, and they're like, "Oh, really?" You know,
I've
that's
never in my life gotten that from anyone.
Sometimes I get it. It's usually for someone else, though. Like,
real, yeah.
I'll be like, I'm an accent coach. They'll be like, my wife needs that. Or like, I don't know, whatever.
As a personal trainer, sometimes I'll get it. Like, sometimes they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're a personal trainer." Like, I've got clients like that.
That's good.
Eh.
But I think like personal trainer is like one of those things that you can say that really benefits you and like more than like the average way.
Sometimes girls will be like, "Oh, you're a comedian," because they think about doing comedy, but it's never because they're trying to fuck.
Don't take them to the people's mic.
Yep.
No, I keep getting Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, so I start saying it, and nobody says that because they want to fuck. Ever. Nobody's like, are you like the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yeah, I know Lenny real good.
From Jewish
Like,
guys
real
or
good.
from
Just any random person.
Yeah.
They're like, you do comedy. Were
Yeah.
you inspired by the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 10 years.
wow. You got 10
Sometimes-
years in? I should ask you how long.
I should say sort of a little on and off, a little bit of a hobbyist at first. Okay.
Not every day.
I was doing it like on the weekend, like I was in school, I was like in college,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't look like you have 10 years
Baby face.
of being able to get into a bar 10 years. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31.
So exactly 10 years
Yeah.
ago. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were like at least 20, 23, 24
yeah,
at
early
most.
20s.
Sunblock.
Super early
Thank
20s.
you.
Good job.
Sunblock? God.
Large brimmed hats.
Large brimmed hats. That's the new Queer Eye thing that they're going to promote for next season. Large brimmed hats.
Skinless
Sunblock.
You Jewish?
A little. Can you tell by the nose?
Yeah,
The
nose. That's why I had
voice
yours.
and everything
Yep,
about
I'm
me.
all the nose. I'm all about the noses this year.
Yeah, no, it's good. Let's say it. Let's say it loud and proud.
I'm proud.
I know they have a
Rep your
term for
nose.
blonde Jewish girls. Do they have a term for redheaded Jewish girls?
There's a term for blonde Jewish girls?
Yeah, I heard it's
Educate
called
me.
shishka.
No, that's just a straight up female boy. It's a shiksa.
What's that?
Just a female.
It is
See, I've just heard this. I've never been like, I don't. It's a word. All
Non-Jewish
right.
person is a shiksa. We're going to have Yiddish 101
Yeah,
today,
let's
my
do
friends.
that.
That's all we're doing.
I love how this is a Jewish podcast. Actually, it all goes to the Jews.
It's JCast.
The JCast.
I give you my lecture on Jewish American princesses now.
Yes,
Everybody
we're getting to it. I want she came from. Everybody comes prepared except for me to this podcast. She was like, I want to talk about, because we were talking about Jewish American princess on the last podcast, and her posture just activated. She was like, I need to talk about this.
Talk about me. You're talking about me.
I feel like you put the word Jew in most of your sentences as words. Like you came in, you were like, what word did you just use?
Jew.
No,
Jew.
Fuck.
Jew cat.
Do you remember the word you just used?
Shiksa?
No,
Yiddish?
you're like
Something?
Goy.
what's the word with Jew in it?
Gentile?
Jubilee.
Are we? Can we?
I don't know.
Jubilee, yeah, like that.
know.
Like you'll be like, hey, it's we're having a Jubilee. Like you'll do that.
Or sometimes people ask me, how Jewish are you? And I'm like, I'm Jewish. I didn't invent that joke
Jewish
at all.
is a
But
good
I'm
word.
like,
He's a lawyer. Is this where we're going with it?
Fuck. I don't know. Because I've been going to Marcy a lot. Not a lot. Like 4 times this last couple weeks. And I walk, it's where it's Orthodox Jews.
Oh, yeah.
And with the they look like their own cult.
Like Williamsburg?
Is it Williamsburg?
Is it Marcy Avenue?
Marcy Avenue? Yeah, Marcy
I
Avenue.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. She always comes. She does it.
This is the intermission portion of the Jimmy Peoples mic.
Never plays music while anybody's here. All right.
This is something I don't talk about that often.
Yeah, do it. Let's do
But
it.
I
We're gonna segue into it.
I don't talk about my volunteer stuff that much, but I do volunteer. So ask me all the questions you want about the people who are the they're very Orthodox. They're Hasidic.
Yeah.
They're very Orthodox Jewish people, and I volunteer to teach them English because a lot of them only speak Yiddish.
Yeah,
the
which
men
is sexy. Yeah, female Yiddish. Yeah, I got on a train.
Yeah.
And it was when she had the what's the wig called? Somebody told me the other day.
Shegel?
The shagel. She had the shagel on it, and she bumped me, and she said, "Oh, excuse me, so I'm sorry." The terrible accent, terrible impression.
Let's just go
It sound like me. All my accents are Jamaican. She was like, "Oh, I'm so
only
sorry."
Jew from
Sexy
Jamaica.
as hell. I was like, "Oh," but I know she's like married, or whatever.
That's
Super
like
hot.
taboo.
Huh? Is
That's
it?
like taboo to brush elbows with a guy who's not your husband, or even a guy who is
But
your
she's
husband.
on the train.
in
She had
public.
bad legs. Like
It was an accident. Look, in the public
but if you
transportation,
fall on
it's an accident.
somebody, and how are you supposed to like brace yourself with these people?
I think if it's an accident, it's not a sin. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
don't.
you're gonna sin with me, baby.
I
You're
don't
gonna...
know. I don't know.
And I want to meet one who's about to have a divorce or not.
Oh, that's not allowed.
Really?
You know, the men have to give the divorces.
Oh.
So
Is that the one where they say it 3 times? Is that, or is that?
I think that
Muslim?
might be a totally different religion.
That's a different religion. I don't fucking know.
Sounds like a genie.
Different religion. You gotta say it 3 times and then you have a divorce.
Yeah, no, the guy can give a divorce, the woman can't.
I want a divorce. I want a divorce.
Yeah.
I want it. It's not like
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. It doesn't just
Look
cut out.
it up. That's a real. I think it's Muslim,
know.
right? You know,
Divorce.
Muslim.
I live in a
But you
beach house
walk
now.
around. You know what? At the wedding, you walk around each other 7 times, maybe.
Really?
We're mixing up weddings and divorces and magic numbers.
So what if
I
her
don't know.
husband dies? What happens?
Then she's a widow.
She's a widow. She has to wear
She
the wig
can
still.
remarry. Oh shoot, that's a good question.
Yeah,
You can tell I'm not religious enough.
Yeah, I need him right after. Like as soon as she takes the wig off. She's
Can
like,
we postmate a rabbi?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say she keeps wearing it. I'm sorry, from people who are
Forever.
watching this podcast, please correct me
Yeah.
from being religious.
How Jew are you? That's
I don't No, she can get remarried. Though. She can get remarried.
She can get remarried?
Yeah.
To a black guy who's not Jewish?
Who is Jewish? A black guy who is Jewish is totally fine. It's not that hard to convert. I don't want to ask you any personal questions. There's only one hard part about converting for a man. And you know what I'm talking about. There's only one difficult part of converting for a man. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What, do something to my penis? I don't know.
Usually babies, I'm not going to ask
circumcision?
you.
Circumcised. I'm good. I'm black.
It's so easy for you to convert.
So I just have to
you have
be
the
Jewish,
wear
wear a green coat. All right. Well, Jimmy's ready to be Jewish
right here
for 10 days because Jimmy only does short-term relationships. So
you just go back to eating pork
and then go back.
You know what else is short-term? Circumcision.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about these Jewish American princesses. Let's just get into it. No segue. Where did that come from?
I think it's been a term for decades. Just using daddy's credit card or whatever. I don't know. There's some song I remember hearing in the 80s when I was a little kid, like, Jewish American Princess, the shopper of the year. Do you know what I'm talking about?
If I sing that, I'll be so what? I've never sung that.
So funny. My sister's album. I think it was like two old cranky Jewish men or something. I don't remember the exact name of the album. But yeah, and it's like all about using daddy's credit card. I don't know. Yeah. It's like Princess Vespa from Spaceballs. Is that too obscure of a
No, I get that. Yeah,
exactly that. A Jewish princess.
Like Italians have the mob princess. They have the mob princess, and they have. I've heard that mob princess. No, I've heard it, and I've seen those. Like in Philly, there were a couple.
I've watched The Sopranos.
Yeah, Sopranos, and I met John Gotti's granddaughter. Very mob princessy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Doesn't surprise me.
But Jewish, no. It sounds hot though. Sounds right.
It sounds hot until you watch like Real Housewives of any state.
No, I mean Jewish American princess.
I think it's a lot of like.
Oh, Jewish American.
Like
princess.
only
Gotti. Those
deep
cultures. Jewish American princess.
Only like
way better.
Like Italians, Jews. I've heard Indian.
Indian?
Yeah, there's no African American princess, right?
No,
there's no black girls. No,
we got no money for that.
Yeah, we go Queens.
Whatever the commonalities across the big hair, nice car, nice clothing, obviously designer clothing.
Yeah.
Designer shoes, probably handbags.
Who you wear?
I don't know.
Yeah. So where's the line between the Orthodox, like the wives, and Japs sound like such
Jewish American princess.
Bad, yeah.
They have the families with money in those communities. They have the families who everybody knows. Those are the families with a lot of money. They're a little bit like royalty in that community, So they're wearing the designer clothing too. They have it tailored so that it's modest, and that's it. You just go with the flow. They have like dynasties. No, it's like the head rabbi. Oh man, how complicated do you want me to get into?
Go.
The head rabbi, the dynasties, and like literally, it is almost like princess, like the royalty, the children and the grandchildren of the people who are high up, in the what do you call it, the religious, like the head rabbis and stuff.
The rabbi's daughter.
Yeah, and granddaughters.
And the rabbis are that's so weird.
They're like almost like the royalty in that community. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, is that a Jewish American princess? I don't know. I don't think that's what that means. I don't know. I don't actually know either. Why did I say it was an ex-princess? Anyway.
You brought it to me.
I brought this up. What am I talking about? No, I think Jewish American princess is a little bit more like, I picture like a ballet girl with dad's credit card. I don't know why I picture that.
A ballet girl?
Valley girl?
Valley.
With like teased hair for some reason.
Yeah.
It's just a stereotype.
I know, yeah.
She eats matzo crackers.
Like, you don't even have to like imagine hard to know how they
breaks
sound.
it up piece by piece. I don't know.
Matzah.
We're
always eating matzah.
Oh my god!
I don't know why.
24/7.
Matzah was big. Matzah was big in my house. Like we just like the
Can I be honest with you? Only non-Jewish people like the taste of matzah.
Yeah,
and Jewish people like, I have to eat matzah during Passover.
Sucks.
It wasn't religious for us. It was just a huge cracker instead of eating like a bunch of little crackers.
Can I go for the
bigger, better.
Huge cracker. We like the huge crackers.
It's like, we've got some huge crackers at home. Let me introduce you to my matzah.
That's good. I like how you pull that out.
Did we put anything on
I've
it?
had
No.
this for so long. Let me dust out my matzah cracker joke.
I've been watching my class on me.
I'm waiting so long for this people's mic. That's
Yeah.
funny. But where you from?
Originally, I grew up in Stamford, Connecticut, and then I moved to Northampton, Massachusetts, and I've been living in Brooklyn a long time.
Live in Brooklyn?
That's
I'm sorry.
hot.
It is hot.
I've been living
I
in
never
Brooklyn
sweat
for
in
a
this
long
one.
time. I don't even know. I moved to the city when I was 22. So 9 years I've been living here.
City,
9 years.
Manhattan? You're from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, I was started in Manhattan,
Mm-hmm.
and I like worked my way south. I lived like 151st, then 137th, then 111th, then 107th, and then I'm just like, let's just move to Brooklyn. This is not working.
That's somewhere I'll probably never go. I'll never go to Brooklyn. No matter, I don't know why. I'm from the Bronx, and if you're from the Bronx, you don't go to Brooklyn.
Is there a warring? You know what? That's the
There
thing.
used to
I
be.
know you
It's like a
Right.
borough thing. It's an old hip hop thing, but you don't go to.
But the accents are like the same.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to.
It's the same. It's all New York.
Together.
Like you know, when the teams play somebody from out of town, we're all together. But
Right.
yeah,
That's
but,
how you unite.
yeah, because
Bring it all
the Bronx doesn't have a basketball team or a football team or none of that shit. But
It's true.
It actually doesn't have shit.
we have cool ass people and we have hip hop. That's what we have.
That's true.
Well, so that's all we need.
So is the hip hop? Is there like a difference between Brooklyn and Bronx hip hop? I don't even know.
There used to be not. I
so
don't
much
think any as much anymore. Cause
No, not
it's
really.
it's all commercialized now.
Oh,
I don't
well.
think it's it's still 90s hip hop, but I don't think I don't really listen to young hip hop now.
Well, you can't.
I think it's starting
They're
to come
all
back.
Mumbling.
Yeah, so it's a lot of it's mumble rap and
Well, they're more focused now, kind of how Bone Thugs and Harmony was, where they focused a lot of attention on the beat and the melodies, and then the words came with that.
Yeah.
And we were so used to an era of like just basically like Kendrick Lamar's and J. Cole's and like everything like that, where for the words mattered more than just the beat, which is where I think Pharrell's 4-beat rhythm for like everything kind of played a big role into that. To like, what's the word?
this is me giving it back to the Jews.
Yeah, take it.
I like how
Take it away, Jews.
I like when I meet a young Jewish guy and girls and ladies. They know a lot of hip hop trivia. Like you meet a Jewish guy and he'll know more
Yeah.
hip hop than necessary.
That is a phenomenon I've definitely noticed among my Jewish male friends.
Yeah.
I sort of defer to their hip hop wisdom. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why.
No,
What is
right,
that?
Joe?
Yeah.
It's true. Out of nowhere. Like,
No.
yeah, the Beastie Boys. No, the Beastie Boys. That's terrible.
Oh, man. That takes me back to, like, middle school.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes, Tupac. Yeah.
Well, maybe you think it's like their outlet for like being like stuck in the culture that they like were grown in or whatever like that. Like they think it's like a great outlet, like you know how some people have like podcasts or certain music and stuff like that that they can maybe be like, oh, it's my escape, it's fucking dope. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe there's a feeling of being like an outsider, kind of, and you're like it like touches
Yes.
your heart. You're like, yes, I'm listening to this
Yeah,
music.
that's what
and,
hip hop does.
yeah.
And let's talk about. Here's a dumb thing I did. Trump's ban on birthright.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, this
For
is what I thought it meant two different things. I thought the Jews were about to lose their shit, and he was talking about the birthright of them going to Israel. I thought he was banning that.
Oh, he's banning that.
That's what I thought. I was
No,
like, oh,
that's
Jews
right,
gonna lose their
Israel.
shit.
No free trip to Israel.
I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
Make that
bad. Jews aren't getting mad enough at this
Do
guy,
you know
right?
what the airfare is? Taking the pictures all like what?
Yeah, the quarterfinal news. Like, wow. I was like, you can't get that. Like, there's no African birthright, so I'm not that mad. But that's not what he
I
was
wanted
talking
to go on the birthright trip, but I was like,
I was like,
I never went.
I was like, that's a
I thought I
cool
was the only
thing.
Jew who never went. I don't. It is far.
It's far.
It's like a long
It's a
plane
free
ride.
trip. I was like, he's taking away their free trip.
Oh man, that would just be so devastating. But yeah, no, I think they call it birthright because you can, I don't even know if this is true, you can, like, just any Jewish person could just literally be like, hey, Israel, can I be a citizen? And they're like, yes, you just get citizenship because you're Jewish. So that's nice. Are you Jewish? Do you know this? Do you know?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know that, like, that was,
is that the real thing or the fake
Yeah, that's real. You can be a citizen of Israel if you're Jewish. You can just become, I don't know how difficult it is exactly. Like, you have to probably fill out a form.
Hey, I'm here! Passport!
You can become, if you
like, hey,
Jewish,
I'm
you can
Jewish,
be a citizen.
so I can become, I can convert and say I'm Jewish. Can I stay?
You gotta convert. You have to have the forms or whatever.
I have a rabbi sign off.
I think you need 3 rabbis.
3? God damn.
This is a lot of work to escape all my problems.
Triumvirate rabbis.
Triumvirate?
Yeah.
Like the 3 kings?
I would just stay. I'm here.
Yeah.
I like how the Jews shun Christianity, but they have so many, like, what is it called? Traditions.
So many traditions.
Yeah,
we have a song
the 3
about
kings.
it.
They have more holidays than
Don't you get like every Monday but one off all year? Like there's so many Jewish holidays.
Yeah, there's a lot of holidays.
You'll
party, but
there's no party.
There's no party.
And then it's like, oops, we have to take off Christmas too. Like, can't work today. At least once a week. And I mean, if nothing else, like 25 hours.
I was saying this yesterday. It's always a party on Christmas. Because I try not to celebrate Christmas. And Thanksgiving. And you go to a Chinese restaurant, and it's all just Jews and old black guys.
Really?
Yeah, old black guys don't celebrate.
I don't.
What's
holidays. I don't celebrate.
Well, I guess Jews don't celebrate a holiday, but then old black guys just don't have families, and then they just gather together. Chinese food is the only thing open.
Yeah.
So Chinese don't celebrate American holidays. So
but you can go to the kosher restaurants if you live in Brooklyn.
No, you're in Jersey. The only thing open is a Chinese restaurant. No, everything closes.
No, you're right.
Italians close, pizza shops close.
Why is everything?
All the fast foods.
I will get a food truck for Christmas time.
Yeah. Christmas. There's nothing open.
I will just make pancakes.
The hardest thing to do is find something to eat when you don't want to cook on Christmas or Thanksgiving holidays.
Boston Market. It's not bad.
Boston Market is sad. It's super sad. They are open.
It's sad, but it's all right.
It's not even homeless people. It's like aliens that don't know how to celebrate, and they're just all.
I need a pick ball.
There's always the lady missing the nose, and people who miss.
That's why I get it on DoorDash.
People who can't come out when other people can come out.
Oh man, I get it on DoorDash, so I don't have to mingle with society.
Yeah. That's even better. Good. What are you struggling? What do you wake up to and like, God damn, you roll out of bed?
I mean, I have a baby, so I don't actually sleep. So that's a nice thing. I don't have to like.
You're my go-to guy.
You're fucking sleep.
Yo.
Okay, you need a tissue. I don't wake up and think, oh, what's bad with my life because I just don't sleep.
No, so just a job. What do you struggle with? Just this is what I need to do.
I'm like a naturally lazy person by nature.
I like it.
And I do work hard when, I have to. But it's like I struggle with like self-motivating. It's kind of bad. I don't like to admit I'm lazy. That's like a really bad quality, right? Yeah. But I don't know. You do a podcast 5 days a week, right? How do you like motivate yourself?
Thank you. Faster next time. Faster with my napkins.
You have some backup. I like that as a Jewish mother. I like you.
Here's the thing. People say, "Hey, you wake up early." I struggle. Like struggle makes you better at doing things. Like if you're poor for a long time, you know how to do things differently. So yeah, I had a bad couple years, which made me get up earlier, go to bed on time, get up, and now it's just routine. I sleep 3 hours. I'm up at 3. I snooze 3 times. Get up, get out, and get it on. And then my commute here, I deal with so much shit. By the time I get to the city, I'm amped and ready to go, and everybody's like, "Oh," but in doing that constantly,
it's a rhythm.
It's a muscle.
Yeah.
It's a muscle and a rhythm.
It's like
so now it's like
you commute from where? Where do you?
From Jersey. Yeah, I commute from Jersey. So it's about an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Shut the fuck up. We're on a podcast. These motherfuckers researching and shit.
We'll be taking questions from the crowd now.
New York
Please line up behind the microphones that are set up in the Beacon
Look,
Theater.
in a year, we're gonna have 100,000 viewers. All right, and mathematically, George, you still math?
Well, we got
Asians
too.
All right,
Sure.
no Asians here. Hey, Mike, 10% of 100,000, 10,000.
10,000. 10,000.
Yeah, easy, right? You're good with that. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of stalkers right there. 10%. That's a lot of stalk people. That's a lot of people showing up at my house. I don't want that. Well, but I know how to break stalkers. I'm a stalker breaker. So I'll put those motherfuckers to work till they disappear. I've done it countless times. Like they just show up like, yeah, do some laundry while you're here, and they just start doing laundry and just want to be around.
Yeah, the stalkers must not have that much better to do, right?
Nothing better to do. So you just break them.
Right.
Instead of going, I don't want you around. Be like, yeah, I want you around. Run 1,000,
Yeah.
10 miles. Run 10 miles.
Exercise.
Oh yeah.
Don't run 1,000 miles.
I had gym partners galore until they just broke.
Wait, so your stalkers get like free personal training?
Yeah, they get trained
From you?
Oh, kind of free, but
So this is like
yeah.
you give
It's
they used to
actually
routine. Yeah.
them paying him.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gets all his shit
They come
done.
on commercial. Yeah.
You're
That's it. I don't know what we're talking about.
You don't have that free.
It's so off the
Maybe
You
rails.
got
Jewish,
motivation,
huh?
something Jewish.
Maybe you are Jewish.
She just knows there's got to be one Jew in there somewhere.
Yeah.
One of these
You gotta
nostrils.
get like your DNA tested or
Yeah,
whatever.
That 23 and me.
I like wasted my money on the DNA test. It's like you're 99% Ashkenazi Jew. And I'm like, I knew that already. Why did I
Yeah,
pay
I don't-
money?
How many other shit?
I feel like they're looking for like mutants. I feel like I don't know. I don't trust it at all. They're looking for something.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
You know,
That's why I haven't
They're waiting
gotten
for it, and
it
then they
yet.
just show up in black suits and be like, "Oh, you're the guy," and then
The government knows
You
anyway.
know,
Yeah.
You go get your hair cut, they're sweeping up the thing, but they're
Yeah.
actually like taking your DNA.
taking-
I don't know.
Absolutely, everything with
The
the
23 and me, then the face recognition,
face scan,
iPhone unlock. It's fucking creepy. That iPhone face recognition bullshit is scary as fuck, and I hate it so much.
I do. I've recently started doing the FaceTime. I talked a lot of shit about it. Yeah, because
Well-
because I do STR. I'm trying to make STR a thing. I do a lot of STR, and I talk to women overseas, and then you kind of want to see them.
What's STR?
STR is well, when you're on dating apps, he looks like he just took a space capsule from 1972. Here, have a seat right there. You're my hero. When girls on dating apps, they'll be like, "Hey, I want LTR. I want long-term relationships." So one day I was like, "I don't want that." So I tossed out an STR, and then like girls would be like, "Hey, I'm only in town for 10 days. You want to hang out?" And it became a thing, and I was like, "Yep, all into that. That's all I'm trying to make it religiously my thing." So it's just short-term relationships. So
See,
I
I've
tell
been
girls
out of
that.
the loop.
Yeah, it's bullshit, but.
No, I think so.
Some girls into it. Girls come in town and be like, I just want to hang. We go through a quick relationship, 10 days. The best part of every relationship. Just 10 days. The day 2 with kissing in
He's
public.
starting to call already.
Oh yeah. All the guys are like STR. I want STR. Short term, because tons of girls come in town.
Yeah, as long hey, if everybody's happy.
Yeah, everybody's good. But we're
I
taking
actually like the
pictures in the
transparency of
sunset.
the STR.
Yeah, we have breakup sex on day 9. I'm taken to the airport. We're crying at the airport, and I never see her again.
You have people like on their 10-day like
Oh yeah,
vacations. in New York City now.
yeah. It had it so fast. Like one girl was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow." So boom, boom, boom.
What are you gonna do?
Quick, so fast. She was good. I was good. The best part. You ever do a 24-hour relationship? Like those don't happen every day. Don't. But they're out there. They're out. Somebody who's just lonely. I've been in New York for 10 days and nobody's talking to me. Oh.
I've heard his biceps like.
Did you? So many times though. Sometimes they're crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. I'm having fun right now.
I think you're getting a lot of good stories out of it.
So many.
That's-
I mean, some are like, ugh, I can't even tell that. But
Is that bad?
it's creepy. It's
Now I feel like I need an example.
because then they want I'd be like, hey, I do the podcast, and then they like if you can listen. Some girls actually
That's true.
only a handful. That's how I know the crazy ones. And I
So you
was
don't
like,
kiss and tell. Okay, fine. That makes
sometimes.
sense.
I mean, for the podcast, I do.
Most.
It keeps me honest.
Most
but
stuff.
yeah,
Only a handful.
But they go back, and some girls go back and they'll listen to the podcast and be like, I'm okay. And that's the last text I'll ever get. But that's what happens. Like, if you're honest, good.
You can tell some stories and just, if you
because the things I do, I'll go to the movies on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And I'll play pool on Friday. And then those are the things I do. Everything else is common. All right. So either you want to go to the movies or we're going to play pool, and then that's our going out, and then you can hang it out. So we'll go to the movies, and then the movie day gets weird. Movie day, because not a lot of like if you have to be super confident with yourself as a woman to go out with a guy that you've never met.
Yeah.
To a movie to sit in the dark.
Yeah.
And just trust that the guy's kind of
cool.
Not even sure the guy. Like, I'm a cool guy. You know what? If you don't want to touch or buy popcorn, we're watching a movie. But if you want to touch and get physical, I'm for that too.
I'm a cool guy.
Huh?
I'm a cool guy.
If she grabs my hand during the movie, or she sits close, or she pulls up the seat and sits close, then she's cool. I'll make advances until she pushes my hand away. You know? Yeah. I had that sex.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So when you go on the first date, you guys meet up you like literally shake hands, nice to meet you, and you walk into the theater.
If I could tell when it's going good if we're texting the whole time up until the point. Like, we're texting back and forth, it leads to a phone call, and there's transitions. If we all the way up to it, and then by the time we see each other, it's like, hey, it's like we're dating already. Yeah. But sometimes it's awkward. It's like, we haven't really been talking, but we'll do this movie shit. Then I know after the movie, it's just a big break. It's like we're never going to see each other again.
Do you have like a specific genre of movies that are like more,
sometimes I'll let her pick. Sometimes it's something I want to talk about. Yeah. Like, I remember when I went to see Black Purge, I wanted to talk about it. Yeah. So and I went to see the movie. I was like, oh shit, they made Black Purge, which is the first Purge. And then it was a horror movie, and it's really hard to have sex during a horror movie. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard. You ever had sex in a horror movie? Hard. Like, I'm watching a movie, getting a hand job. It's like, this is crazy. Yeah, like she doesn't see what's going on. Yeah, like, go see a rom-com. But it happened. We did it, and then we did it again in The Incredibles 2. That's a good movie. Disney movie. Because kids always look forward, so they don't worry about what's going on in the back of the theater. We just doing our thing. In perfect theater, Nobody's in the background.
And that was a good movie, right? So
what I saw was down in the last.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times. In Deadpool, I've had sex with Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Yeah, I had sex with Deadpool.
Oh man.
Dark Knight.
I didn't know. No.
You didn't?
What? Dark Knight? Yes, the sex with Dark Knight. With your wife though.
No, not my wife.
Wait.
Wait,
so I'm having sex with your wife.
Yeah. Why did you
my wife.
No, I meant that's your gimme.
You ain't having sex with our wife.
You can. That's easy. That's it. Like, she's supposed to want to have sex with me. Yeah. There's no adventure. It's like this is a girl I met yesterday. That's a plug.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. That's more of a challenge. Where are all the ushers at there's no
more.
They don't.
No,
it's not a thing.
I don't even want to tell this story. I went to go see Alpha, the movie about how men made dogs docile. Stupid fucking movie. I went to go see that just because it's a free movie pass. And this fucking the usher, because it was a free screening, so they don't want you to tape, right? So she comes, only black guy in the theater. So she stands by me. Assuming I'm gonna tape, and then she sits with her ass in my face the whole movie. It's like the last seat, big black woman. It just huge ass in my face, and I'm like, I can't move. I can't be like, yo, can you go somewhere else? I'm like, if you fart one time, like usually I'm like, but now I'm just mad. But that's the last time I actually saw an usher.
Were you with a date that?
No. I was gonna go. She didn't even come. She was. I got stood up that night.
No, I was gonna be like that would be even worse.
Sometimes they get scared. Like, Asian women get scared a lot, and then bow out the last minute. That's a bad pun. They just don't come. What if they're like, no, I don't want to go with you today. But,
that would be kind of polite though.
Yeah.
Like they go to trouble meeting you in person and bow. Like
this podcast got
like
so racist. Hey, you're Jewish, right, Shayna? I should have had you on. Shayna doesn't want to do my podcast. We talk about Jewish American princesses. Yeah. Would that be you?
Yeah.
Yeah. The hair says yes. The hair.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't do anything about it.
You can't do anything else. Would you go bald? Would you ever go bald?
I've actually thought about it.
You should, like the side, just the side
The whole
one.
thing, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're cute. You can do it.
You could.
You will. It won't be so involved when you'll realize how Jewy my name is. Your hair cancels out.
This looks like a villain.
Like, head too small, nose too big.
That's fucking awesome. Let's go to Saturday. What are you struggling with?
Me?
Yeah. Love asking white guys that question, right? He's like, me? Like a dove comes out. He's like, what is this? We'll wait till tomorrow. We'll bring back to be continued.
Yeah.
Just thinking all day on the train. What am I struggling? At the mic on stage.
I'm having a lot of trouble, like, saving money a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Money. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So disappointed in you.
I know.
All right. He said, yeah. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
I can't take a break!
No. No.
So much pressure!
You're supposed to put that white privilege on the table. Pull your card out.
I have to take them out.
Call your dad or something. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh no. Yeah, money sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like when I get on top of the bills, there's always a new bill.
Yeah.
It's like, where the fuck did you come from? I just paid you. I just paid you.
Were you chilling on the step this whole fucking time?
God damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get that shit together. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Are you dating now? What are you doing? That's a terrible transition.
Well, I'm married.
What are you doing with your life?
I'm married, so if I were dating, I would
Are you
not say it
married?
on the podcast.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah, he is.
He's Jewish. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So-
You'll be interviewing Jews today?
Just no.
Why does everyone say I'm Jewish?
He's not even Jewish. He said we were talking about Jewish American princess.
I know,
She
I
wanted to
know.
come on. Don't tweet about this, Shayna.
Yeah, it's in honor of the approaching Sabbath. You're having
Another
Jews.
holiday.
You're
Yeah.
having Jews.
I didn't even know about the Sabbath. Sabbath
Every
is just
Friday,
Saturday,
it's
right?
every Friday night.
Every Friday is Sabbath.
Sunset Friday to sunset Saturday.
Oh, they got that. Is that a celebration? Is that a party?
You don't have to do it. You can't work. You're not allowed to work. So what else is
I
there
like
to do?
that
Party,
holiday.
take a
Yeah.
nap.
What is the walking everywhere? You can't.
You can't drive.
What is the walking
So you
about?
can't use electronics,
Oh.
Oh.
including cars. You can't use your phone. You can't use your phone.
You don't use your phone.
You can't use your phone.
I can't tweet.
It's kind of Amish.
You can't
right?
even go like on the train. Just once a
Tweeting
week,
the
we're
whole
like
walk.
low-key Amish.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it works.
I can't be religious at all. I don't like rules.
We all put it.
I think the Amish have better food, though.
Then Jews?
Don't insult my
I
potatoes.
love Jewish.
I do love
Jewish food?
vodka.
Is there good food? Chop Really?
Great, man.
Gizzards?
Have you tried it?
Gizzards? What's
Chopped
that?
liver.
Oh, liver.
Liver? Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like we need to go to a Jewish deli after this. Or
No.
like,
Wait.
try a
You
bunch of
eat chopped liver?
We used
That's what I'm
to
saying.
No,
What
that's
about chopped liver?
hearing this, like my grandmother used to make chopped liver,
Yeah.
and we used to put A1 sauce on it, and so it made it better.
It's like
Anyway, we used to put A1 sauce on everything.
That's is chopped liver, right? People
Pate?
eat it.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I
don't know.
I eat it like once
I don't
a
know.
month
I don't
with
even
my
eat
dad.
it. Somebody else told me. I don't know. Sounds good.
Fish.
I don't even know. I've heard that word.
Little horseradish
What is
on it.
gefilte fish? Is that the fish with the head on?
It's a
Bagel.
fish.
I don't know what it looks like,
And-
but it's a ball of fish.
It's just ground up other different types of fish, and you mush them
It's the hot
together
dog of
into
fish?
like a ball
Does it
or
stand
a
for kind
oval.
of
What?
It's like the hot dog
Yes.
of fish.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like
Perfect.
the hot dog of fish.
It's
The
a
hot dog of
kosher,
fish.
the kosher hot dog of fish.
Is it like your kind of bologna?
I don't know.
Who's
It's like our
bologna?
spam.
Oh!
Spam is
Because
spam. Yeah,
fish
Jewish
goes
spam.
with- Fish goes with everything.
Jam.
I just made that up. I
Gefilte
don't
fish.
know.
Yeah.
Does
What?
fish go with everything?
No,
That's
hell
the
no.
theory.
Fish does not go with
I
that.
don't even eat fish.
No?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that. It doesn't make
Fish
sense.
doesn't go with ketchup.
Fish? No.
I'll have pancakes
No.
and fish for breakfast.
Hot sauce. Fish goes to hot sauce. Hot sauce, A1
Okay.
sauce,
Yeah.
barely.
Jewish people don't use hot sauce though, so
What?
you just have to
Really?
have
Oh,
with horseradish, like you said.
Really?
Maybe horseradish is okay.
There's no spicy. There's no.
Horseradish is more intense than hot sauce.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever asked for
Oh my God.
horseradish.
You gotta come over, have beet horseradish.
People
It's
used
so
to
good.
ask for. I used to work at a steakhouse, and they used to ask for horseradish. I was like, this is stupid. Like I would never have sit down and just chop it up with you with your horseradish.
You could buy it pre-chopped up.
Yeah, the horseradish dip, and then there's the thick horseradish, and then the Mexicans hated chopping up the horseradish. They used to be like, I don't want to do it. They used to get mad. I don't know
think I
why.
ever did. Does it hurt your eyes or something? Is it like onions? Like what?
I don't know.
I don't.
We got to bring a Mexican on for that. I like how these podcasts roll over to another subject. On Monday, we're going to have 5 Mexican chefs tell us how much they hate chopping up horseradish.
Oh, yeah.
And then demonstrate.
Yeah, they demonstrate.
all the different.
Mira. Look. This motherfucker, you fucking Jews. Funny. And then it's going to get anti-Semitic, and then I can't do this podcast anymore.
There's just a lot of, you know what? I think sometimes when we're real and open about our stereotypes, we actually learn a lot. From one another.
There was an assault on a synagogue, and they just wrote Jew on it, and then they were like, "That's anti-Semitic." But I was like, maybe all right, I don't want to end the podcast like this. I felt everybody get serious, and I was like, is that hateful?
I don't. Wait. Well, was it just the word Jew?
It was Jew. It was just
Anything else?
It was just JEW.
J-E-W?
Yeah. I was like, maybe this a guy just learning how to graffiti for the first time. You don't know what the kid was. You know you're a kid, you were like, Jew.
Like sidewalk on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's like sidewalk. It's like, it's a Jew church. I don't, it's a Jew church.
Temple.
Yeah, I'm going to get in so much trouble just for stupid shit that comes out of my mouth. But, thank you guys for hanging out. Where can they find you online?
Where can you find me online? My Facebook name is Ilana Shupak.
Yep.
SHUPAK, and my
Yep.
first name is ILANA. That's
Instagram.
right. I don't
You
have
have
I don't have an Instagram.
Twitter.
I have a Twitter. It's Ilana Shydlo because that's my maiden name.
Yeah.
HYDLO, and I hope you like reading about speech therapy stuff. What?
Website.
My website is ilanashydlo.com.
Yeah, you have a website.
Yes.
Damn right you do.
Yeah, it is. I'm like trying to think, does it redirect one of my other websites? It's okay. It's a website. I own it. You can go to it and something will happen.
I feel like you have like cam girl websites out there that you don't want anybody to know about.
That's a completely
It's a different life. Like, Pinterest.
Pinterest?
Yeah, in order to do this podcast, you
Okay.
have to have a Pinterest.
Okay, Ilana, you know I have a
Yeah.
Pinterest.
Yeah, see,
Ilana
just get your Pinterest together.
ILANAKNITS.
That's the
That
hell
is
I'm
my
talking
Pinterest.
about. Shows
Please
coming
follow
up?
that one. I do. On November 18th, I am doing a show at 4 p.m. at the Huron Club to
Yeah.
meet Soho Players, and I'm producing it and I'm performing in it.
Damn right.
All the other women on the show are hilarious and funny. And
Yeah. And then this is live now, but the audio will probably be out by then. So yeah,
Awesome.
go see your show.
Yes.
Thank you. Where can they find you?
All my handles are the same. @ironic pun here, and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Website,
pretty much it. Non-existent.
Pinterest.
Gluten-free shawl 5 is
Shut the
my
fuck up.
username.
Really? Is that real?
No.
Oh, you're an asshole. I was like, what? Nobody's gonna find that.
I do have a show tonight, 8 p.m. at the Misfit Hive.
First show?
No.
No, you've done a show.
Yeah, Time of Your Life with Chike Robinson and
Yeah.
Eric Gonzalez.
Yeah, CK. Yeah, Eric.
We got Kenny Warren on the lineup.
Yeah,
Sabrina
Kenny.
Piper, Tate, Winston, Quan Wiggins, and
Yeah. When you forget that last person, that's the one that's gonna hate you forever. They're like, you didn't remember my name.
another
Yeah.
comic who will be really good.
Yeah, they're gonna remember this
And then,
forever. It's live. You just forgot a whole person.
and I did not forget a
Yeah.
whole fucking
Yeah,
person.
great booker you are. Yeah, do
I
that
didn't book
show.
shit!
They'll forget you.
I'm here
Uh,
to... Hang on. Wait.
Nope.
Yeah, still,
you can find this on
Spotify. I beat you. Okay.
Courtney. I think Courtney.
I'm sorry. I'm so high.
Well, give it up for him one more time. We'll get this started. This is the People's Mind Podcast.